So we have airlift support from New York, Illinois, and New Hampshire, specifically a C-17, KC-46, and a C-130. So we've been, the mission here is in the event that our home base becomes unusable, either through enemy action or natural disaster, we would rapidly deploy a subset of that mission. That includes airplanes, maintenance members, air crew, support functions from services to supply meals, doctors, lawyers, public affairs, and finance types to support every function that we normally do day to day in an air wing at that deployed location. So we've been planning this for some months, and then just recently, as yesterday, with the storm developing in the Gulf, which was Tropical Depression Sally, is now turned into Tropical Storm Sally and projected to become a hurricane, was going to, or may hit our location, which was Gulfport, CRTC, down in Mississippi. So in less than 24 hours, the team has completely reversed gears or shifted gears, and we've managed to secure a new training site in Topeka, Kansas, and we've rearranged all our airlift and all the support that goes with that, from rooming and feeding our team at the new location. And today you see behind me all those aircraft on the ground to move the team to the deployed location. There's a huge team behind this that goes out and finds the airlift, schedules them in, does the mission. There's mission planning involved. Cargo, every bit of cargo that goes on the plane has to be planned down to weight, size, and then planned on the pallet that it's loaded on, the order it's going to go on the airplane, how that affects the aircraft's weight and balance, how much fuel the aircraft's going to burn based on that weight. So there's a lot of planning that goes into it way ahead of time. And then, like I said, within 24 hours, we shifted gears and moved the location.
So once you're set and ready to roll,
so it's kind of a tough decision yesterday. You know, we're looking at the weather. I think based on the weather forecast then, we probably would have gotten our first Advon team in, the C-130, but the follow-on missions a few hours later in the afternoon, the weather was only getting worse. And even if we gotten in, then we probably would have been looking at, okay, now we have to weather evacuate and get these airplanes out of here. People can hunker down in buildings, but airplanes are obviously expensive and they're out in the weather. So that we had to take that into account, and we made the decision yesterday afternoon to move the exercise location.
The COVID as well.
Yeah, right. So yeah, everything goes into an operational risk management matrix. Obviously, weather, changing your plans obviously raises that threat. COVID's obviously that threat's out there. And part of the reason, you know, we're still doing this safely. When we're on the airplanes and have people close together, we'll be masked up, social distancing as much as we can here and the location that we deploy to. But we're, you know, part of the guard is we're first responders, and instead of, you know, just shutting down through this, especially our wing, we've wanted to stay operational, and we've done that. We've executed our mission globally through the pandemic, and this is just part of that, is still getting the mission done while being safe and keeping all the threats to COVID and everything else in mind.